So at McFarlane Toys, we actually have a lot of video game licenses, and one of the new ones that we just signed and we're really excited about is going to be Destiny. Since it launched in 2014, Destiny's been one of the most popular games out there with millions of players online. We're excited to bring some figures into our McFarlane Toys universe. We'll have the 10-inch figure of Lord Saladin. He's going to come with his battle axe there. He'll also come with a swappable head, so you can remove the helmet and have him unmasked if you'd like. He'll also have his primary assault weapon and a cape as well. We're also going to have new 7-inch figures of the Destiny Guardian classes of the Titan, the Warlock, and the Hunter. They're going to be in their Vault of Glass. The Titan will be in its Vault of Glass armor. The King's Fall Warlock armor will don that one. And for the Hunter, he's going to be donning his Iron Banner Hunter attire. So with the articulation of these, they're going to be about 12 to 16 points of articulation for the Destiny figures on the 7-inch. They'll each come with game-accurate weapons and accessories, including like the little micro ghosts. And then moving forward, we're also going to have the Iron Gallow Wing, which is one of the vehicles you can use in a Destiny game as well. So continuing with our Destiny products, we're really excited about our roleplay item, which is going to be the Iron Gallowhorn. The Iron Gallowhorn is going to be 44 inches in length, and it's going to have 4 game-accurate sounds, including targeting, launching, explosion, and then the residual explosion rounds that hit after your initial target is destroyed. The Iron Gallowhorn is going to retail about $150, and it's going to be available this fall at retail stores everywhere. So continuing with our video game line at McFarlane Toys, we're going to have Mass Effect Andromeda. Mass Effect, a wildly successful video game franchise, and we're excited to bring the new universe of Mass Effect Andromeda into our toy line. We're going to have 2 figures of Scott and Sarah Ryder. They'll be the main characters in that game, and they're going to be able to intertwine with their story. We're going to have swappable heads. They'll have their faces exposed, and if you want to use their helmet, you can do that as well too. They'll have primary weapons coming with the accessories, and then they'll also have, sculpted in their N7 armor. So we're really excited for the Mass Effect line to come into McFarlane Toys' universe. Continuing with our video game licenses here at McFarlane Toys for 2017, we're introducing Borderlands into our universe. And Borderlands 2 is going to be the one that we're going to kick off that series with. Later on this year, Holiday 2017, we're going to have 2 figures. It's going to be of Tiny Tina and Handsome Jack. On display today, we have the Handsome Jack figure. He's going to come with his primary weapon. He'll also have 2 removable heads. You can switch them out if you need be. He'll have his iconic mask face. He'll also have his scarred up face without the mask. However you want to display him, you have those options to do so. The Tiny Tina figure that will be coming out later on this year will have her rocket launcher and her battle axe, and she's been one of the most popular characters in the Borderlands universe, so we're really excited to see how these 2 figures will do in the market. It's going to be a big release. We're excited about it. And even more video game licenses for McFarlane Toys this year, we're going to have Gears of War. Last year we had JD Phoenix and Kate Diaz from Gears of War 4. This year, coming out later on, probably around March in the springtime, is going to be Del Walker, 7-inch figure. And then rounding out the Gears of War license is going to be the man himself, Marcus Phoenix, coming out this summer. Marcus is going to have lots of points of articulation. He'll come with his Lancer weapon, and it'd be true to form likeness of him in the Gears of War format. Moving on now to the middle shelf here is our Titanfall display. In Titanfall, we're going to have a very impressive 10-inch figure of BT7274. With BT7274, that's a little confusing at times. Our 10-inch figure of this one's going to be a little bit different than most of our 10-inch figures, as he'll have some articulation points on his arms and his legs, and he'll be able to pose how you see fit. He's also going to come with a 3-inch Pilot Jack Cooper you can attach on the side to recreate in-game action. And then rounding out our universe of Titanfall on the bottom shelf here is going to be 7-inch figures of Blisk and Jester. Blisk is pretty much the main bad guy in Titanfall 2, and he's going to be in an action pose with his heavy artillery assault rifle. And then we have the Jester Phase Shift pilot figure, where he's going to have his primary weapon as well too, some blasters on the side and a metal stand to kind of prop him up and give him that flying action that we look for.